And a third-party investigation into the Celina school scandal is complete. Tonight we go line by line through that report, plus we're getting new reaction to the findings. Tonight, we are still combing through an 85-page investigation released late Friday evening into the Celina Independent School District. The district commissioned the investigation from a third party. The investigator found while there are issues within the athletic department and middle school, there was no evidence that anyone had any knowledge of alleged misconduct by coach and teacher Caleb Elliott. NBC5's Tahar Rahman has more details.
In a heavily redacted 85-page report, a third-party investigator hired by Celina ISD outlines her findings after interviewing 39 witnesses. Now, tonight we've broken it down in a timeline to help better understand Caleb Elliott's time there. In the 2012-2013 school year, Caleb Elliott's father, Bill Elliott, becomes the athletic director after over a decade of coaching the Bobcats. His son, Caleb Elliott, comes on board about 5 years later as a, quote, seasonal employee helping with summer grounds work, according to the investigation. In the 2022-2023 school year, Caleb becomes a substitute teacher and interviews for a teaching position. The investigator notes that one witness, quote, had concerns about Elliott's maturity and he seemed like another student kid, not like a teacher. The report also notes that in June, Caleb had failed his certification exam for the second or third time. And according to a witness in the report, Moore Middle School principal Allison Ginn texted she is, quote, pissed because, again, that's not what Dad or Caleb said to me yesterday. And, quote, he wants me to help him study. The investigator said Bill Elliott exerted his influence in the hiring process, but added, quote, to be clear, there is no evidence that Caleb Elliott should not have been hired due to any alleged misconduct, known or unknown, at the time that he was hired. Further, there is not evidence that there was any reason to suspect that he might someday go on to commit misconduct at the time he was hired. The next school year, Caleb Elliott passes his certification test and is offered a teaching position. Also that year, according to the report, a review of Caleb's phone shows messages between him and a witness 1 month after that witness graduated from Celina High School in June. The report states that there's no evidence that a relationship began before June. Last school year, Caleb became a coach, and this school year, his partner was also hired, despite doubts, according to the report, of, quote, hiring a significant other of a teacher at the campus. On October 2nd, a witness shared that, quote, some kids were saying Caleb Elliott was recording in the locker room. The next day, according to the report, a text was sent to all coaching staff saying, coaches, do not have your phones out in the locker room. That same day, October 3rd, Caleb Elliott was arrested. One attorney representing families impacted questions the district's investigation.
Importantly and significantly, none of my clients, the families of the victims, have indicated that anybody doing any kind of investigation on behalf of the school district reached out to them to talk to the victims' families. That should tell you all you need to know about the diligence of this exercise.
Bill Elliott retired earlier this week in a statement expressing his gratitude to Celina ISD and saying, in part, over the past 33 years, I have been blessed with the opportunity to create lasting memories and build meaningful relationships that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Moore Middle School principal Allison Ginn announced her resignation shortly after, calling her time at the school an honor and a privilege and saying, quote, over the past 3 years, I am incredibly proud of what we have accomplished together and the positive impact we have made on our students. Thank you for your commitment, teamwork, and unwavering support. We've reached out to the Elliott family and their attorney, as well as Moore Middle School principal Allison Ginn's attorney, for a comment on the school district's investigation. We have not yet heard back. In the newsroom, Tahar Rahman, NBC5.